Okay, a little bit more about myself. So, trying to give you some more background into me as the analytics expert. And so, if you ask me my favorite movie, it's a Moneyball, which is a movie with Brad Pitt about baseball, and it's all about analytics. In fact, it's probably the best visualization, the best example of analytics out there of how an analyst in the right place at the right time is able to revolutionize a major sport like baseball based on analytics. Recommended book for reading. I recommend Guy Kawasaki's Enchantment. It's by far the best marketing book I've ever read, and I use a lot of Guy's information in my training classes to talk about how analysts have to enchant their audiences by being able to tell a story with their data. If you ask me to define love, define passion, a couple questions that come out of analytics, why I do what I do. I love the feeling of analytics. I'm talking about it and I'm training on it or speaking about it. It comes deep from my soul. It's something that flows through my body to talk about analytics in a way that I can empower other people to use the data they have in their business or their lives to be able to make better decisions. It's quite exhilarating for me to be able to do that. Talking about where I learned this from, mentors I've had or people that have kind of put me on this path. I've been blessed with a lot of great mentors, but some things they all have in common is that they've all taught me to dream big, to do things that make a difference and to follow what makes me, happy, and be able to follow my passions. And that's why I'm becoming this expert on analytics, why I do the training and the teaching and the speaking that I do. Uh, if there's one thing that I think everyone in the world would be benefit from, would be better education. A common question I get asked is, what does analytics help us do? And well, part of it you can see the story of society. And looking at data and numbers, you can see the fact that in countries like the Philippines, basic education is still a big need. And even in the United States, where you have all this information that talks about how important education is, we still have trouble funding education. And so to me, that's the one wish I would wish upon the world was for everyone, every kid out there to get a good education. And then one other question I get asked a lot is like, for fun, how do you see yourself as an analyst? I mean, do you see it as something you're able to do in a way that helps people or that benefits things? And I actually think of analytics as kind of like a superpower. It's more cool to be an analyst and be able to solve problems with data than to fly or to have super strength. So I really do think that analysts are kind of the unsung heroes out there that are superheroes. So that's a little bit more about me and about why I see myself and why people have started to call me an expert in analytics. All right. Go out and analyze something.